my brain is wired to the point of like no resting, no days off, right? It's like no. That's really dumb. Welcome back to the Junior Mints podcast. This podcast is here to help you guys navigate life while also helping you guys see the fun sides of life at the same time. My name is Finn Lawler. I'm your host. Let's jump right in. So today's episode is all about something I think we have all experienced at one point or another. It's all about burnout, whether it's burnout from life or burnout from work, whatever it is, we've all experienced burnout. I'll just disclose something real quick. I'm kind of going through like a phase of burnout right now. Just a lot of stuff is going on in my life, but hey, my best way to cope with it is by teaching you guys how to cope with it. So let's jump right in. So first and foremost, when you're dealing with burnout, is to remember to take breaks. You know, I'm someone who I don't even know what the word break even means, right? And like I just go all in all the time, and then I leave the workday thinking, what just happened? You're gonna, so all because I didn't take breaks, or all because I didn't, take like a little walk around my office or something, right? So, and a lot of people who are on the grind set, they often say no breaks, no breaks. Well, that's stupid. You need breaks. You need breaks to like recharge and like come back stronger and like more capable of working. So taking breaks is, I think it's a necessity. So remember to just stop and pause and just be like, yeah, I got other projects I got to do, but we're just here. So I took a long break after work to just recharge before filming this episode. Like I'm filming this episode at 6:30 and I never do that. So burnout, dude, it'll get you. But yeah, breaks are good. Um so sometimes in life, whenever we're burnt out by something and we sometimes don't really know what it is, and we like double check, like, okay, is this person burning me out, is this event burning me out, or the real question is it all coming from inside? I've said this on a previous episode, but if it's not external, remember to look inside and look behind the scenes and see if there's like an underlying stressor or something, right? That's like having a heavy toll on your heart. Maybe that's burning you out subconsciously, and you're using all your time and energy to think about it, even though it's not benefiting you at all. And maybe that's all that time and energy focused on that one thing that's not helping you is just energy wasted. So if that's happening, just kind of like remember to just see what it is. Like whether you're upset about something and you're trying to like move throughout your day, but something keeps on just like knocking at your soul. It's like, wait a second, what's going on? Like there's something going on right behind the scenes. So just if you're feeling emotionally burnt out and you don't know why, maybe do some meditation to figure it out, or do some prayer. Both are encouraged, by the way, and ask God if like something's going on, and see if he can kind of like reveal that thing that's burning you out. It could help. So along the lines of that whole thing, when we're just in go, 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 go mode, we often forget to just stop and smell the roses, and like kind of whenever we're on that grind set, we often overlook the little details. And when we don't look at the details and we just keep going, we get burnt out. So in that scenario, I am guilty of this, but I am terrible at just being like, oh, just be in the moment, right? Like part of my brain is like, you always have to be doing something. Like, no, just stop and pause and just sit there for a second. It may feel a little weird if you're the kind of person who's like, I don't know, always on a phone or always doing something, but just there's something nice about just like sitting in the moment and just going and just like seeing what's around you, you know. So it's the little details, you know, and those little details maybe can perhaps remind you why you're on that path that you're on, and maybe it could rekindle like some sort of passion for whatever you're doing. And that way you can keep doing that thing, and then you remember why you love doing that. So little details, man. Smell the detail, or smell the, wow, excuse me, smell the details. I'm not awake right now. Smell the roses, right? The little details. So smell the details. Wow, I'm keeping that. That's staying. Um, Along that same line, on like the positive or the negative side of it, tunnel vision will just it'll just sneak up on you, and like it'll feel like you're always sitting in like a vignette of some kind, where like the edges around you are kind of like it's basically like you're like looking through like a like you're looking through like a paper towel roll, is like this pretty much. That's what tunnel vision feels like, and it's real because when you get so caught up in whatever you're doing, you don't really see what's outside these edges. You're always just like focused on the next best thing. So just break the tunnel vision, because and it's a lot easier said than done to realize that you have tunnel vision, but just like it's part of the smelling the roses part, you know. You just gotta remember that the roses are even there, you know. Think about it. So tunnel vision, man, I get it. um Work hard, yes, but also rest hard. I said this at at the first point of just like resting is okay. And I don't know, personally my brain is wired to the point of like no resting, no days off, right? It's like no, that's really dumb. And just yeah, you work hard, you play hard, but you also have to rest hard. Like even God rested on the seventh day, you know. Think about it. I mean, come on, if God's resting, then so should you, you know. So kind of exercising is your friend, you know, whether it's like a walk or the gym or a run or something, it's your friend. When you're feeling like burnt out and your battery's low, you're like the last thing you want to do probably is go on a run or probably go to the gym, but just go to the gym anyway. Like I woke up, let's say for example, today I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I was thinking to myself, thinking to myself, do I have to? But then I got to the gym and I'm like, here we go, right? So it'll kind of like rekindle your motivation to kind of keep going. So whatever it is, whether you're feeling burnt out by school or by life or something, just go for a walk, even if it's for like 15 minutes. Just go for a walk, and you'll get some clarity that way, and you'll get some peace while you're out on your walk. You know, and also find rest in God. You know, as it says in, I believe it's Matthew chapter 11, I think verse 28 or something like that. No, wait, it's one of the verses in 11, but when it says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." And like when we're feeling tired, you know, who else can we turn to but to God? You know, it's like, well, I'm not going to turn to my therapist. That'd be kind of weird. But I mean, God's always there to be like, you know what, come to me with your burden, read some scripture, do whatever, be in prayer. And that somehow subconsciously makes us feel better and like more well rested, you know. So when you're when you're feeling burnt out, go out and socialize. It sounds weird, but there'd be times where I'd come home from work thinking, I don't want to go and do blah, blah, blah. But then my friend would text me and he'd be like, yo, like, let's go do something. Like, all right, shoot. I'd get in the car, still thinking, but then I get to like whatever we're doing. And I'm like, this is pretty fun. This is pretty cool. And it would like rejuvenate my soul and my life or something, or whatever it is. Um, but just talk to somebody, whoever it is, just get out and talk to somebody. Something about human interaction is kind of unique in that way, where we start talking to somebody and we get all fired up because of the energy that they're giving off. I know, but and last but certainly not least, take it easy on yourself. I'm gonna say that one more time. Take it easy on yourself. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves as human beings. I get it. I do that too. I do that every day, every minute, every hour. But just like, don't put so much pressure on yourself. Just take it easy. It's like you're a human being, not a human working, not a human doing. You're a human being. Take care of yourself. Listen to your body and just rest up. Take a break and chill. Anyway, this has been the Junior Mints Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. If you'd enjoyed it, please drop a like, subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.